Hey guys, Astro here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the recent Sandi drama and what exactly happened. Now, essentially, if you didn't know, this whole drama is the prime example of how we as a community have absolute zero reading comprehension at all, as if English is all our third language that we all learned. So essentially, what happened is Sandi, who, if you don't know who Sandi is, he's a very popular composer. He's worked on Mario's Madness, Mistral Crimson Morning, Wednesday Infidelity, quite a Dead Air, stuff like that. Essentially, he got outed for making fetish NSFW of a minor's OC. Now, apparently, from what I can see on the situation, the minor did come to Sandi first to ask for the art to be made. But that doesn't take all accountability off Sandi anyway, because Sandi agreed to make the art without checking the age first. First rule of making an NSFW, you got to check, especially if it's a commission, you've got to check the age of either the OC or the person you're making it for, because it is illegal to distribute NSFW to minors, obviously. Yeah, essentially, Sandi got exposed, I say that in heavy quotations for that, and it led to a lot of people kicking Sandi off of mods and labelling him a paedophile, even though he is not a paedophile. Like I said, people didn't listen to the story. What has come out is this whole incident where Sandi was approached to draw the art and he agreed. This happened was that both Sandi and the 14-year-old were both minors. Sandi is still a minor. Sandi is 17, if I remember correctly. Apparently, he is 17. That is still a minor. Now, that doesn't make it okay. That doesn't justify the fact that he drew NSFW of a minor. But it doesn't mean he can be labelled a nonce, because literally by cultural and societal definitions, he is still literally the prime target of a paedophile. Because a paedophile is an adult, so anybody above the age of 18 that is attracted to minors. So yeah, and then recently we had more stuff come out about the situation, that apparently Sandi was in a Discord server dedicated to this stuff. Now, obviously, that is relatively bad, obviously, but it begs the question on the main question we need to find out to properly formulate a response is whether Sandi created this server or was invited to it. Because if he created the server, that means he was willingly inviting minors to come join the server with him. Whereas if he was invited, I get him joining. Whatever Sandi is into, that's none of my business at all. But the fact that if he was in the server and he was aware that there were minors in there, because some people are way too open about their ages on Discord, literally, then that's kind of on him for not leaving the server, because then you are fully conscious and are well aware that you run the risk of being outed as a potential paedophile if anything from that server gets revealed, because of the fact that there are minors in that server. And then automatically, by extension, anybody popular in there automatically gets branded as a pedo, no matter what age they are, because we all know how Twitter works. Now, yeah, essentially what this led to is Sandi getting taken off a bunch of mods, all his work getting scrapped, and him just basically leaving the internet and literally coming back the next day, but that's a completely different point entirely. But yeah, probably the main part you guys are worried about is what's happening to his Mario's Madness stuff. At the moment, we don't have a definitive idea on what's happening, because Marco Antonio is allegedly going to conduct his own full investigation into the Sandi situation to see whether there's enough proof and enough credibility and stuff like that for all of Sandi's stuff to feasibly be removed. Otherwise, I assume it's just going to stay in the mod, and Sandi isn't going to come back on the mod at any point, but at least he'll maybe still have his credits in there. No clue. But yeah, we did get revealed that there was going to be a New Year's update for Mario's Madness, but that's obviously not happening now. Yeah, The guy who exposed Sandi goes by the name of John Isaacs, who, if you don't know, probably fuck that up, but I don't care. If you don't know John Isaacs, he was the ex-director of Sonic.exe before Right Burst, and I think it was after Right Burst and after Revy. Like, when Revy initially got cancelled, it got passed down to John Isaacs, and then everything went to shit. I don't think this is generally John Isaac. I think this is just somebody using the same name for who knows what reason. Yeah, because they've already called out a base FNF dev, which I'm going to talk about that in another video, and then in a separate video I'm going to be talking about the issue of this John Isaacs guy, because the way he exposes people have some major flaws in them, which kind of poke holes in his not in his credibility, because he does have proof, but it kind of pokes holes in the reason that he's exposing these people for. But yeah, I'll explain that in a separate video. But yeah, with that said, I hope you all did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next video. Astronomical 8.